want it. What? Your locket, Queenie. Give it to me now.
You've got tons of lockets.
But I want yours. It's so pretty.
Leave me alone.
I know about you. I know everything. I followed you one day in my car. Want me to tell? Then give it to me now.
You'll have to rip it off my dead body, Prunella.
With pleasure.
Namaste, Radha.
Namaste. How was school?
Rotten. Let's get a drink.
No money.
Me neither. We'll share.
I'm saving up for the feast.
You're going to ask the goddess Gauri?
So I can marry someday.
Make an offering for me.
Why don't you just come to the temple?
My mother wouldn't like it.
All right, girls, that's enough.
They started it. They called this name.
They threw things.
And what are you doing here? Go on, back to the English Quarter. This isn't your fight.
This is my fight.
Don't you know the streets aren't safe? Get yourself home.
See you tomorrow.
Hello, Queenie. How are you?
Hello. Hello.
What are you doing, Ma? I asked for dinner rolls. My ladies expect them.
What your ladies expect. Body men, sir.
You must be careful, Ma. At least they pay the rent. And please speak English. It's better for Queenie.
Why is it better for Queenie?
Because I want her brought up in a proper manner. And that means dinner rolls, not chapatis.
You're telling me you don't want my bread?
Not on your life.
You see, your brother has more sense than you.
Not more sense, just more hunger. Will somebody press that?
Oh, why didn't you ask me this morning when they were doing the laundry?
I was sleeping.
Oh, His Royal Highness.
It's my job, staying up late. I can't help it if that's when people want to hear music.
I made a great mistake in spoiling you.
Women always spoil him.
Exactly. And I consider it my duty to let them.
Hello, Queenie. You look pretty, Mrs. Simpson.
I'm going for a ride with a gentleman.
Have a nice time.
Oh, tell your mother the fan is broken again upstairs, will you, dear?
Yes, Mum. Hello, Uncle Morgan. Hello, Grandma.
Where have you been?
I walked home with Radha. We took the long way.
I don't want you walking with Radha.
She's my closest friend.
You have friends at school.
No, I don't.
What's happened to your blazer?
Oh, there was a hole in the road. I fell.
Give it to me. I'll see to it.
You can keep this stupid thing. I'm never going back to that school.
Why, what's the matter?
They know about me.
What do they know?
That I'm part black.
Did you tell them?
No. Brunetta Ramsey found out. She's horrible. She'll blab to all the girls, and then they'll never leave me alone.
They took you at St. Catherine's knowing you were Anglo-Indian. I'm sure the girls will come round.
It's one thing to be English and another to be Indian. But nobody likes you when you're half and half.
Everybody likes you. You're a very beautiful girl.
Who am I, Mama? Who am I supposed to be?
You're my baby, and you're going to have a wonderful life.
When we go to England?
Yes, darling. When your daddy sends for us, we're going to England. We're going home.
When's that going to be?
When he's ready. It's very expensive, you know.
I hope he's ready soon.
He will be. We'll have a lovely house, and we'll all be together again.
Tiger Kelly, you never deserved a daughter like Queenie. Why don't you write him a letter? Tell him his splendid home is now a boarding house. Or have you lost the address?
Nobody invited you to the good sherry.
I needed something to settle my stomach. The whole thing makes me feel sick. The rot you tell the girl about her father. And you with your airs and graces.
The girl needs to believe in her father.
Like you believed in ours.
Yes?
Yes. Well, he was an Englishman. Worthy of trust.
He was a decent man.
He was a cheat. He cheated us all by running off. And your Tiger Kelly, he's the same.
He's not the same. He's going to send for us.
Why don't you tell Queenie the truth?
I'm telling her the truth. Queenie is going to live in England. She's going home.
Really? When?
In England, everyone is free. Nobody will know where she's from. Here it will always be a touch of the tar brush. Gossip, a shame.
Yes. The shameful proof that the British are no better than anyone else. They came, had their fun, and we are what they left behind.
Thank God for her English blood, Morgan. Wasn't enough for us, but it will get her out of this life. England is her heritage, and she shall have it.
Your locket appears to have been broken. Give it back! Finders keepers. It's mine! On your knees. Say, please, Miss Prunella, ma'am, may I have it back?
Doing. I mean, you can't do that sort of thing. This is a school for young ladies. You do not...
These wogs are just amazing.
Both for themselves and for those who call them friend. For so the whole round earth is every way bound by gold chains about the feet of God.
Thank you, Miss Law. That was a lovely reading. Miss Kelly, would you pick it up, please?
But now farewell. I am going a long way. With these thou seest, if indeed I go. For all my mind is clouded with a doubt, to the island valley of Avalon, where falls not hail or rain or snow, nor ever wind blows loudly. But it lies, deep meadowed, happy, fair, with orchard lawns and bowery hollows.
Tomorrow, we will discuss The Lady of Shalott. Please have read it. That's all. Miss Kelly, would you stay there a minute, please? I saw what happened in the gymnasium.
It was nothing.
I disagree. I think it was something quite important. Someday you will leave St. Catherine's and go out into the world. What doors are open to an Anglo-Indian girl? Not many. But you're lucky. Your coloring allows you to pass for white.
It's not lucky. It's a curse.
I know it's hard for you now, but someday you'll see the advantage. You'll be able to rise to the highest levels of society, but only if you speak the English language to perfection. You know you have an accent.
No, sir.
Well, you have, and I can help. I can teach you to speak perfect English. You'll go forth sounding like a lady.
That's awfully nice of you, Mr. Pugh.
Not a bit of it. How do private lessons sound? After school? The other girls need never know.
How much would they cost?
Please. You insult me. You and I are friends. There's no cost.
Well, then, thank you very much, sir.
I want you to do well, Queenie. That'll be my reward. See you tomorrow.
Perfect. A prince will build a palace for you.
What are you doing? Take off that dress.
Mama!
Take them off now.
Mama, please!
Never. Never.
Stop it! You're
never.
terrible.
Never.
Stop,
Never.
stop.
Never again. And you, I forbid you ever to see my daughter again. Get out.
Is this what Daddy's house is like?
Not quite so grand.
They're all so beautiful in England.
Shh. It isn't real, you know. They're actors.
Yes, it is.
Kiss me.
Oh, Charles.
Is that what it's like to be in love?
That's the idea.
She looks so happy. I want to be in a film someday, Morgan.
You want to be a film star?
No. I just want to be in a place where it's all so happy.
Shh, shh. Will you do me quiet? I'm glad you enjoyed the movie.
Oh, yes. It was wonderful. Thank you for taking me.
Queenie. I want you to do something for me. Try not to argue with your mother.
Oh, I do try, Uncle Morgan, but sometimes it just all bursts apart.
I know it's difficult sometimes, but
I try to do what she wants, but sometimes I just can't.
she doesn't want things for herself, Queenie. She only wants them for you.
That makes me feel even worse.
It's very easy to make her happy.
How?
All you have to do is listen to what she's telling you and make the best of yourself.
I'm trying. I'm taking private lessons from Mr. Pugh to improve my English.
Have you told her?
I wanted it to be a surprise.
She'll be thrilled. Oh, Queenie, that's very good. Now you're on the right track.
You mean now there'll be some peace in the house?
That too.
Why are they fighting, Uncle Morgan?
I don't know. Seems to be happening all the time. Man against man, religion against religion, caste against caste. It's the way of the world. The way of India.
This afternoon, I am going to the races with my brother Jim.
That's better, Queenie. Let me hear it once again.
This afternoon, I am going to the races with my brother Jim.
The sound is nearly right, but you must listen to the rhythm. Indians have a tendency to sing their English. There must be no sing-song. Now, let's work on projection. Take off your jacket, please.
Take it off.
So we can see what happens to our diaphragms. Do you know where your diaphragm is?
We learned about it in science class. It separates the chest cavity from the abdomen.
Where?
Right here.
Very good. I'll have to tell Miss Maguire what a good science student you are. Now take off that blazer. Let me see that diaphragm move. Watch me. Ah. Again, deeper. Make that chest rise. Ah. Ah. Faster. Deeper. Faster. That's our secret. You must never tell. If you do, I'll have to expel you from school. It's your black blood that makes you so exciting.
Namaste, Bibi ji.
Namaste. Queenie? Queenie? Yes, Mama? Come here.
Uncle Morgan told me you had a long talk.
He just took me to the pictures.
I want you to know I'm very pleased and very proud.
I'm glad.
I heard all about your private lesson with Mr. Pugh.
He shouldn't have done that.
He just wanted me to know how hard you're trying.
The lessons are over.
They are? Why is that?
Because I finished. Mr. Pugh says I don't have an accent anymore. Want to hear?
Yes, darling.
This afternoon, I am going to the races with my brother Jim. What do you think?
You sound just like the Queen of England.
Are you happy, Mama?
Very much.
Vicky, what are you doing? She isn't even dressed yet.
Dressed?
Uncle Morgan is playing tonight at the cricket club, and I thought as a special treat you could go. I could go. Well, you sound so much like a lady now. I think it's time you found your gentleman.
I say, hello there.
Oh, hello.
You haven't been introduced, but we were wondering...
We were wondering whether you'd like to dance.
Me?
Well, unless, of course, you're here with someone. Well, will you allow me? Come on. I'm Frederick Hamilton, the fourth to be exact.
I'm Queenie Kelly.
Are you always this quiet, Miss Kelly?
Really is quite pathetic. I mean, left to their own devices, the Indians would tear their own country apart.
The Muslim separatists have got a point, Sir Bernard.
Is it a strong enough point to provoke civil war?
They want representation.
This fella, Gandhi, well, isn't he supposed to be bringing everybody together?
Oh, my dear, Gandhi is the most pathetic of them all.
The Muslims and Hindus will never find peace. Their philosophies are just too different.
But that's what I love about India. So many different cultures. Such fun.
As long as they don't invade the cricket club.
Daddy, that mean man over there won't give me any punch.
Well, he's quite right. It contains alcohol.
Oh, please. The other girls are having some.
Come along, my darling. Let's go and find some ginger ale.
Look who's here. Oh, that girl from school, Queenie Kelly.
Well, well, well. I have to take my hat off to her. One would never know she had a touch of the you-know-what. Excuse me, darling.
Jim and Lon are coming up this weekend. Afterwards, you know, there'll be a dinner dance. I know this sounds a bit bold, but would you like to come?
I'd
love to come. I've never been to a gymkhana.
I'm sorry, my dear. I'm afraid you have to leave.
Sir Bert, Frederick Hamilton, Sir Henry.
Did you bring this girl?
Well, I just met
Well,
her.
you have to leave. You know the rules.
Rules?
Whites only, old boy.
What?
Tar brush.
Oh, I see.
Let go! I'm leaving. I don't want to be here anyway.
Yes, but in the proper manner. We don't want an unpleasant scene now, do we?
Any trouble, sir?
No trouble. This young lady would like to go home. Now.
Come.
Good night.
Sir Burton, I'm so sorry. I know the rules. I had no idea.
Ah, not your fault. Don't give it another thought.
I know what happened last night.
It isn't fair.
It is the way of the world.
Who am I, Grandma?
So many questions.
And nobody has the answers, do they?
Come.
Mama will be mad.
I can still take care of your mother.
She'll kill me for missing school.
There are better places to learn than at school.
Where are we going?
To the place where it begins and ends.
Sounds awfully mysterious.
It is. Rikshavalla!
I've never been down this street, Grandma.
Your mother prefers you to stay in the English quarter. But these are your people, too. Shukriya. Do you know this place?
I have a very faint memory.
It is in your soul, whether you remember or not. This is my favorite temple because it is dedicated to the goddess Kali. You know, we all have male and female in us, Kali and Siva.
God the Mother and God the Father.
Yes. They have no form, just energy. But we give them energy in the many pictures and names we have for the deities. Express their faith through dance. Every gesture is a prayer.
What do the prayers ask for, Grandma?
Love. They ask for love, and they give love. good and evil, fair and dark. Hindus accept these opposites in human beings and society without judgment.
That's what I am. Fair and dark, black and white, all mixed up in one.
It feels like the gods are fighting with each other inside of you, doesn't it?
Yes, like Muslims and Hindus.
That is something else. That is a holy war.
These two forces, dark and light, will they ever stop fighting inside me?
Oh, yes. You can achieve harmony. You can find peace.
How, Grandma?
Through faith.
If Hindus accept everything a person does, because there's good and evil inside everyone, what did they say about Mrs. Simpson?
Mrs. Simpson?
Oh, one of Mama's boarders who went to live with a man. A man who's already married.
We would say that is wrong, but it is the way of the world. In other words, look where we are. We are at the crossroads. One road may be good, the other may be evil, but either one can lead to God. But at the crossroads, there is always the danger that demons may come and lead you on the wrong path.
Real demons?
Real enough. Let's go, Olive. Jaldi, jaldi.
Child. Come on! Come on! Huggle, huggle! Laddie, let's go! Faster, faster! Out of the way! Hurry! Stop, driver! We must go! Stay close to me! Quickly! Everyone's gone crazy! Come along now, move along, leave that alone and get out of here, will you? Come on!
They've blocked the street!
Come on, clear this!
We'll go the other way!
Get back to your homes!
Stay close!
Are these the demons, Grandma?
Yes. I'm afraid we must get home and be safe.
Hurry, Grandma! Grandma, come on!
Where's Mother? Where's Queenie?
They must be in town.
My things!
Leave them. Come on, Vicky.
are safe. Run, both of you! Run!
She's dead. Come on!
She's dead! Too late! Go on! Get her! Get her!
Get out of here! Now!
May your soul remain free, Grandmother. 5 years ago today, we had to do something.
I don't need a ceremony. I remember her every day. Did your uncle come home last night?
I've got to go.
I wish I could see you more often.
Ah, so do I. But it's too chancy. Anyway, I am hooked. You should be too. Here. Take this. Come on, take it and go get some rest.
No, I don't want it. I told you I don't want you for your money.
Here, take it. Your family needs it, even if you claim not to. Come on.
See you soon.
Very soon. I'll let you know.
I got paid last night.
By the lady in the car?
By the cricket club.
How generous of them to pay for the entertainment of their guests.
You don't want my money? It's not good enough for you? Don't take it. I don't have to live here. I have plenty of other places to stay.
That's obvious.
I do not take money or favors from women.
You might as well get something out of it. You're a thrill for them, something dangerous.
I don't want to listen to this.
Why not get paid for the services you perform, since they're so damn important that you neglect your family, disappear for days?
I'm home, aren't I? I always come home.
How do I know you always will? We have nothing now. It's just Queenie and me. How can we live on our own?
Vicky, listen to me. I'm not your husband. I'm not our father. I'm not going to run away and leave you. Give me the teapot, the Wedgwood teapot. How much do we have in there now?
30 crowns, I think.
Well, it's not enough to get us to England first class, but we'll get there someday.
Tell me about this stud of yours.
He's got big brown eyes and long curly lashes.
You must forgive me if I'm not all that terribly interested in his eyelashes.
He's terribly intelligent.
Well, intelligence is important. Go on.
He's powerfully built and strong.
Well, I should hope so.
His parents famous.
What about his nostrils?
I would say delicate.
Best way of judging an Arab, by the nose.
You'll adore his nose.
You're obviously in love.
Oh, yes, Daddy. Will you buy him for me?
It's a pity you're not as interested in young men as you are in horses.
Why should I want another man when I have you, Daddy?
We want to dedicate this next number to Lady Sybil Ramsay.
Thank you. Thank you. Boy, champagne. Don Perignon. It's the best there is. Pass it round, pass it round. Bloody expensive to boot. What the hell? You're worth it. All of you. Every single penny of it, right down to the last drop. It's true, you know. You are all my friends. Bring a little bit of gaiety and life into this morsel of work. I'm not drunk.
Come on. Not, my darling. Get up in the morning. Come on.
To a very generous lady.
Thank you, boys.
Thank you, Miss, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have a short break now.
Good night, all. Thank you so much. Capital show. You know, I hate public display.
Yes, you do all your displaying in private, but not quite private enough.
Come on, you're doing splendidly.
You know, you lack the true discretion of a gentleman, and you're amputating my arm.
Excuse me, I see you're on the way out, sir, but I must ask if you've seen the governor's statement about partition.
Yes, I have.
Well, I was wondering what you thought about it.
Well,
Sir Burton, do you realize the whole British presence in this country is now threatened?
What are you doing here? Are you crazy? I'm not crazy. Oh, did I embarrass you in there? I'm so terribly sorry. I just can't take any more of it any longer.
Sybil, please. Later on, I'll come to your room.
Oh, Morgan, I'm so terribly sad.
We cannot stand by and just do nothing about it. And I must ask you, sir, what you intend to do.
Yes, of course, excuse me.
You are dead!
You have no right, Bertie.
You'll never work in this club or anywhere else again. I'll destroy you.
Daddy, what's happening? Shall I call the police?
Stay out of this, Prunella. There will be no charges, will there, Bertie?
There'll be no charges. Get out.
Yes, miss?
I'd like to see Sir Burton Ramsay, please.
Follow me this way, please. Will you wait here, please, miss?
Yes, miss?
I'd like to see Sir Burton, please.
If it's about employment, miss.
It's personal.
Is he expecting you?
Tell him I'm an old friend of Brunella's.
Miss Brunella?
Yes, we went to school together, St. Catherine's. Tell him that his daughter is in terrible trouble.
This way, please.
Whom shall I say is calling?
Miss Queenie Kelly?
What's wrong with my daughter? What's happened?
It's nothing. Brunella's quite all right, as far as I know.
Forgive me, but I was under the impression that this was a matter of life and death.
It is, but not hers.
My God, you frightened me. Who are you?
My name is Queenie Kelly. I did go to school with your daughter. That's not why I'm here.
I see. So you entered this house by deception.
I had to.
Nobody has to engage in bad manners, Miss Kelly.
I was afraid if I told you I'd come to speak for my uncle, you wouldn't let me in.
Your uncle? And who, pray, is your uncle?
Morgan Jones. The musician you had fired from the cricket club.
You're very nervy, aren't you?
He's so sorry about what happened. Please, Sir Burton, please give him back his job.
His job? I should have had his neck. Do you realize I could have had him put in jail forever? But I chose not to because it would have meant even more unpleasantness for my wife. After the unspeakable unpleasantness of having been brutally assaulted.
My uncle would never assault anyone.
Wouldn't he? How dare you, you insolent girl? You ought to be down on your knees to me in gratitude for your uncle's life.
I'm sorry.
I remember you now. You're the little cheat who tried to pass for white in the cricket club. Don't you people have any pride?
Yes. My mother has a lot of pride. And today she was forced to go to the missionaries to ask for food. For the first time in her life. It's killing her. So please. You don't understand. We can't survive without my uncle's salary. Please, I beg of you. Please give him back his job, or at least allow him to work anywhere.
You don't understand what it means to have your wife touched by a nigger. Your uncle has wronged me deeply, Miss Kelly. I demand reparation. And since you so boldly come here as his representative, I take it you're also prepared to make payment on his behalf. Come with me. Lock the door. You'll do as I say. Come here.
You promised to help Morgan.
Come here. Take off your clothes.
You promise.
You have no choice.
I can scream and bring all the servants.
Very well. You have my word. That'll do. Get up and go. Don't feign pride. You need your fare.
I can get home.
What about tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
And the next day, and the day after that.
What are you talking about?
This is only the beginning, Miss Kelly.
You gave your word.
And I shall keep it. And I've had satisfaction.
You lied. You lied to me. You lied to me. You lied! You lied!
Quiet! You'll disturb the servants.
Will be quiet.
You there!
Daddy? Daddy? Oh no. No, not my daddy. Daddy.
It was a young woman, Miss Prunella. She came through here, said she was a friend of yours. She must have pushed him over the side to steal his wallet.
I'll find her. I'll kill her. I'll see her hanged. Oh, Daddy.
Hey, घर में कौन है?
Now you tell me, why did you go over there?
I wanted to help.
What makes you think these people have any feelings at all?
Did he touch you? No. No, I only asked him. He got angry and there was an argument. He fell.
Who's there? Mrs. Body from next door. Police are everywhere, Mrs. Kelly. They're sweeping the quarter. Hide your precious things. They're coming through the houses.
Who saw you? What did you tell him? Everything. I told him my name. I told him I was a friend of Brunella's. Everything. They're going to find me. They're going to say I killed him.
It's all my fault. I'll go to the police. I'll explain everything.
No one's going to the police. How much is in that wallet?
There must be about 200 pounds. I've never seen 200 pounds before.
Go! You'll go!
Go where?
To England! You're going home.
You're coming too.
No, there isn't enough for three. You and Morgan. He'll protect you.
They're here. They're down the street.
I can't leave you here.
Our only chance.
Oh, no, you'll leave him. Go. I can't leave you.
Make the most of yourself, Queenie. Do it for me.
Queenie. Release. This way.
Wait. What's the matter? We're at the crossroads.
What are you saying?
Now we must be very careful how we choose.
Come, Queenie, this way.
What's taking so long? Lorelei's tied up at Berth 8. I've had to bring you in a long way. This will cost you extra.
Now look here, we agreed.
Would you rather row right up to the customs inspector? No, I didn't think so. Hey, that'll be another £5.
Strange to be on dry land.
So cold.
Cheer up, lovey. We're home. What? Well, look what the rats have dragged in tonight.
We need a hotel.
Oh, bet you do.
We can't go in there.
Can't you do any better?
It's the best your lot deserve, filthy wog. Scum like you can't keep your hands off white women. Just give me my money and get the hell out.
So I'm a filthy wog, and you're lily white.
Welcome home. Just the same every bloody place.
Dear Mother, London is everything you told me it would be. Already it feels like home. They're having a depression here, you know, and lots of people are out of work. Uncle Morgan seems luckier than most. There are lots of jobs for his talents. He just hasn't found the one he likes best. But I'm sure he will. I do miss our Calcutta sun. It can be so cold here.
That was fast, even no time at all. Tell me what happened. Tell me everything.
In a nutshell, the need for wog musicians in London at this particular time has been grossly exaggerated. Those who fit this category would be well advised to go back where they came from.
Oh, Morgan, no.
They call us coloureds here. Did you know that?
Were they awful?
No, I felt very at home. Just like Calcutta.
We've been fools, Morgan. There's no place for us here. But if you're white, or happen to look white...
Well, then, you might stand a chance.
Here, hold on. There's a queue, you know. Yeah, down there.
Miss?
I've come for a job.
Well, no jobs here.
I have experience. I've worked in a cotton mill.
No jobs, young lady. All taken.
I'm sure.
Another whiskey, please. Can you tell me the time, please?
7:30.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
They stopped me at the desk downstairs. I thought you paid the rent today.
They can wait.
Really? For what?
For me to get a job. Or hell to freeze. Whichever comes first.
How much money have we left?
Nothing and some change.
Well, you seem very unconcerned.
Why should I be concerned? What good would it do? Uncle Morgan will take care of you. Well, Uncle Morgan cannot take care of you. Uncle Morgan has tried to take care of you.
You
Uncle
stop it! You're drunk!
Awfully warm in here. Warm and toasty.
You've spent all our money on booze.
And you've been feeding that bloody meter again. How many pounds have you wasted on gas?
It's so cold.
Well, my love. We both want to keep warm.
Is it hopeless?
I've been to every club from Leicester Square to Piccadilly. Everywhere it's the same. No colors need apply. Or go home, we scarcely have jobs for our own.
Sorry,
She thinks she is royalty, Miss La-di-da.
Hello? Excuse me, I'm looking for a job as a waitress.
Oh, the boss is in there. Mr. Goldner. Through those doors.
Thank you.
However little my advice may mean to you at this moment, avoid the entertainment business at all costs. It will destroy your soul as it has mine.
If I were worried about my soul, Mr. Goldner, I'd be in church.
My people aren't big on church going either. Truth is, we've never been invited, except during the Spanish Inquisition. Then it was open house. You didn't get it, did you? I'm Jewish. I came over from Hungary. You?
English?
I see. What is it in your face? For an English girl, you have a very exotic quality.
I'm sure you say that to all the ladies.
No. They say to me.
Do you need any waitresses, Mr. Goldner?
No.
I see. Well, thank you for your time.
Would you care to dance?
What did you say?
Dance. Come here. How long before the song's over? Do you like it up here?
It's very warm.
Warm enough to take off your coat? Do you like the music?
Very much.
I'm so glad. Very good at it, you know. Well, let me see you myself. Whenever it feels right, just take off your top.
Please let me go.
Oh, you're absolutely free to go after you tell me what frightens you so much.
I've come to the wrong place.
Oh, no. You've come to the right place. Maybe that's what frightens you.
This is a mistake.
Oh, you like it here. You like the stage, you like the curtains.
I want to go.
You like the music.
Please.
Are you aware what happens to a man when he watches you?
Yes.
Do you like it?
I want to go home.
Of course. Still frightened. I can see it. Still a little girl.
I'm a woman.
Then as a woman, you must know what kind of power you've got over men.
No?
You can have us men utterly under your spell. It must be a wonderful feeling to have all those men watching you and to know you control them. How about £7 a week?
£7?
All right, 8. Well, not a penny over 9.
They needed a saxophone player. I told them I had a friend.
Not an uncle, but a friend.
I'm sorry, Morgan. It's the only way to get us the jobs.
Right, well, I suppose that's the way it is in this bloody civilized country.
With 2 jobs, we'll get Mama over that much sooner.
I hope she never comes here to find out that her precious home is precious hell.
Over very little. All right for some, innit? Us grown-ups have to do it themselves.
Don't pay any attention to that old cow, dear. There. That'll keep your britches up.
Until it's time for them to come down, eh?
All right, girls, thank you. Come on. Come on. Now, let me help you put it together. Now, you have to pay close attention to how it fastens. Yeah? See? Because you'll have to release it in one go. You understand? Doesn't mean you have to rush it. On the contrary, take your time, listen to the music, let it flow, and when you feel it. Now, listen to me. As beautiful and desirable as you are, I will never make an overture towards you. That sort of thing does not exist for us. We're business associates. Do you understand? Business and business only.
Business only. Thank you. That helps.
Don't be so thankful. Gives me the opportunity to exploit you without mercy.
Morgan. This is Mr. Goldner. Mr. Goldner, this is my friend, Morgan Jones, the saxophone player.
First set's at 9, second at 11. You get 10 minutes break, and you play what I tell you. If I catch you drunk or fooling around with the girls, you're out.
You look like an English whore.
What would you know about it?
Be sure don't. Cover yourself up.
I don't need a moral lecture from you.
Do you realize what is going on out there? Are you going to be part of that?
Yes.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing. I'm doing what I want to do.
You don't know what you want to do. You're still a little girl.
Stop it. Stop calling me that. You wish I were a little girl so you could still be my big Uncle Morgan. I think we've both outgrown that, don't you?
You're still my sister's child. I cannot let you do this.
You can't stop me either.
Queenie, think of your mother.
I am thinking of my mother. I'm making the most of myself, don't you see? It's just what she's always wanted me to do. Don't look at me like that.
Suddenly, I don't know who you are. Last week, a small boy was stolen from his mother. A prostitute was found dead in the alley, and a bomb was found in a mosque. As you can see, my hands are full.
You also have an unsolved murder on your hands.
We have many unsolved murders in Calcutta.
Aren't you the least concerned about your professional record?
We found no records in Calcutta.
My father's death was an affront to the English community.
I just told you. The Indian community suffers too.
Maybe this will ease your suffering. Find Queenie Kemp.
Hello, George. Want to come in?
Having been in Spain, I can tell it's the sort of statement that has to be made.
There's no arguing with Lucian. Taking pictures of the Civil War has made him an expert in the suffering of humanity.
Oh, I'll show you humanity.
No.
Look at this. Look at all these wonderful faces. Anything you want to learn about life, you can learn in this room.
Thank you. Hello, Lucian. How are you? It's been a long time.
Hello, Mitya. It's good to see you again. Hey, any chance of a police raid tonight?
No, considering what I pay them.
Shame. I wanted to photograph it.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Hey, what's going on here tonight? You giving away free drinks or something?
See for yourself.
Sorry. The price of admission does not include a free photographic session.
Give her this.
Please.
Oh, anytime, darling.
Mr. Goldner.
Yes.
I have to ask a favor.
Yes.
I want you to dismiss Queenie.
Let me ask you a favor. Go and get your head examined.
She's a decent girl. She doesn't realize what this is all about.
She knows exactly what she's all about.
You could help her.
I am helping her.
Queenie and I have come a long way together.
And now you can't bear to see her taking off her clothes in front of other men.
No. We are friends. No, that isn't it at all.
Watch the drinking, Jones. I told you how I feel about drunks. Ready to go?
Ready. Goodbye, Morgan.
Shall we? You and I have a lot in common.
Why do you say that?
You're not English. Come along. Be truthful with me. Where are you from, really?
What's the difference? Does anyone really care? They come to see a woman. That's all.
Could make a rather important difference between being a stripper until your body goes or being something better.
Calcutta.
That explains your dark-skinned friend Jones.
He's not my friend. He's my uncle.
I see. He's Indian, and you are passing for white.
I'm not proud of it.
I've been persecuted all my life, but I never pretended to be anything except what I am.
Look, Mitya, there's a reason I can't have my secret discovered.
Well, I'm afraid you already have been discovered. There's a young photographer with great potential. Wants a model. Wants to meet you. Don't worry about it now. If we can't say who you really are, what do we tell these people when they want to know who is this magnificent girl on stage?
Tell them her name is Dawn. Dawn for a new beginning. Tell them her last name is Avalon, from a poem about an island valley where falls not hail, nor rain, nor any snow.
And where is she from, that Dawn Avalon?
Tasmania.
That's far.
My father lived there once. He worked on the railways.
No, he was a cattle rancher there. It's more glamorous. He was a very rich man. Yes, I like it. Then something happened. Something tragic. Oh, they love tragedy. Make up the rest, if anyone asks. Only let me know so I can tell the same story, huh? Do you think you can really pull this off?
I'll do what I have to do. For my family. For myself. Hello. I was just on my way out.
Glad I caught you. I brought lunch. And these.
They're wonderful. Such an indulgence.
Well, it's a long way till spring.
We had so many flowers at home, we took them for granted.
You sit down. I'll do lunch.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I can't. It's really sweet of you. I've got to go.
What's so important?
Mitya gave me a name of a photographer who wants to see me.
What for?
To take my pictures, silly.
What kind of picture?
I don't know.
But didn't you ask?
No. Don't be such a worrywart. This man's the latest rage. If he likes me, my pictures will be all over London.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Don't be afraid. Be excited for me, Morgan. It's a new beginning. Anything could happen.
I don't know what to do with you.
Is that it?
Put your clothes on. You might as well go home.
I'd like to remind you that you're the one who asked me here today, and now you're behaving like a brute.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's something wrong. I suppose it's me.
Of course it's you.
When I saw you in the club, you appeared to be one thing. Then over there, you were another. And now, in the natural light, you're something else.
You know, I have better things to do with my afternoons and spend them with mad artist types who don't even know their own minds.
I'm sorry, Dawn. I've wasted your time. Can I get you a drink?
One for the road.
Great. I'm not really an artist, you know. I just take pictures.
But they put them in museums.
But it's not like being a painter, for example. I don't create anything. I just reveal what's already there.
You tell the truth.
I try.
To the truth.
Hold it there.
What's it like to be famous?
I'm not famous. Yet.
Do you want to be?
If it buys my fill and the freedom to work, I'm happy.
That's the saddest film I've ever seen. I can't stop thinking about Camille.
That's because Kuka is a brilliant director.
No. It's because Garbo is so beautiful.
What a face to photograph.
Lucia, how do you become a movie star?
Well, luck, talent, and the right agent, I suppose.
An agent's important, isn't he?
Very. A wolf to protect you from the other wolves.
You really like it up there, don't you?
Yes. It gives me a certain thrill.
Try taking your clothes off.
I said thrill, not chill. What do you want? I was counting. I told you never to interrupt while I'm counting.
I want to structure a relationship.
What kind of a structure? A permanent one or one that folds up and you can put away like an umbrella?
I'm serious. Management, contracts.
Why?
I want to change my life. I need your help. I want you to be my agent.
I take 51%.
49.
50-50?
Done.
Do you miss your family?
Great deal. Don't you?
Sometimes. On a Sunday when it's raining like this, and tomorrow's Monday, and I want to be close to someone. Don't you want to be close to someone?
Of course I do.
Then live with me.
You're crazy.
Leave that flea bit of yours and move in with me.
I couldn't.
Why not? What's the matter?
Maybe it's just a little fast.
Right. I'm going to drown myself.
Will you stop it? You're going to get pneumonia, then what'll you do?
You'll just have to nurse me, that's all.
I'll think about it.
What? Discuss it with your agent? Don't think. I love you.
You frightened me. I thought you were asleep.
Boo.
You're in my bed.
Is that so?
Would you mind getting out? Oh, all right. Have it your way. I'll go and sleep on the couch.
Have a nice time.
Lovely.
That's good.
He's a good fellow.
And a very successful fellow.
He wants me to move in with him.
What a very generous offer.
What do you think?
What do I... You don't care what I think. What do I tell your mother? I'm supposed to be taking care of you.
Why don't you tell her we're both doing so well?
I'm sorry, I made a mess. But clean it up. I've made a terrible mess.
What's wrong? Tell me.
I love you.
What?
I love you. I want you more than anything in the world.
It's all right. It's all right. You're drunk. I think you should lie down.
You've been with him. You've been with him. I can smell it on you.
No, you're wrong. We went for a walk in the park, that's all.
It's shameful. For a million.
No, no,
I'll hurt you. Oh, don't make me hurt you, Morgan, please. Don't make me hurt you.
I am so sorry to have to tell you this tragic news in a letter. I wish I could be there with you, Mamma, as I know Morgan's death will be a terrible blow. He was such strength for both of us. Without him, we wouldn't have survived. Please be comforted by the fact that our time in London together was wonderful. And he died peacefully. Enclosed is £5 more. I hope that we will be together soon.
Surprise.
It certainly is. Come in.
went to the club?
Oh, yes. I went to the club. And your agent informed me that he had no information.
I didn't want anyone to know.
Oh, I quite agree. Don't tell anyone. Don't get too close. Keep it all inside. Because if you let it out, someone might actually get to know you, and then what?
Somebody was killed.
What did you say?
A good friend of mine. He was run over.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. What happened?
Nothing. I mean, that was it. He was killed quite suddenly. I cared for him.
You can cry, you know. Why won't you trust me?
I just needed some time to myself. I've been taking a lot of walks and discovering new parts of London. And I found something in one of the markets.
It's wonderful. What is it?
It's the Hindu goddess, Kali. She represents many things. One of them is the home.
And now, will you share my home?
Lucian.
Thank you very much.
It's the girl. I can't take one's eyes off her.
She's simply stunning.
Do you see a kind of existential longing?
Well, the way he uses darks and lights.
Darks and lights?
Does point up a certain homage to Edward Steichen.
There is something about this image I find terribly moving.
Hey, guess what? I managed to get you the night off on Saturday.
How'd you manage that? Burn the place down?
Even Dmitri Goldner had to admit that for this, it's worth substituting Big Bertha the Bouncing Barbarian for your act.
Don't tease, she tries.
We have been invited to David Koenig's house.
Who's he?
Film director, also collects art. He was the one that bought that series I did on the Tower of London. We've been invited for one of his famous weekends. afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, madam. May I take your luggage?
Would you look at all these people?
David Koenig collects people like he collects art.
I hope I don't embarrass you.
Nothing you could do could ever embarrass me.
Oh, is that,
My little Degas. I think you should have bought the Cezanne. It was a better investment.
I fell in love with her. That's the best kind of investment.
You always do that. I wish I could. Investing in a client's project, I don't know.
Aaron, maybe you shouldn't. You're my agent, you're my friend. Let's keep it clean.
Mary's very enthused about it.
Your wife has more faith than you do.
I have enormous faith in you, David. You're a superb producer, but directing's another story.
I've directed before.
2 small pictures. Huh? 5 years ago, charming. But the Secret Palace is huge. I mean, it could cost $25 million. My God, that's more than Gone with the Wind.
It is more than Gone with the Wind, isn't it?
You're an artist, not a traffic cop. Why do you want to waste your time with crowd scenes?
Aaron.
Battle scenes?
Aaron, it's a love story.
But the scale of it is enormous.
That's the challenge.
It worries me.
I'm glad you're worried. Because if you stop worrying, I'll worry. And that would mean one of us was dead, huh?
Mary and I are in.
Good. Come on, let's join the guests. Rosie?
Oh, David.
I want you to meet my very best friend, Aaron Diamond.
Pleased to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
Hello, John. So nice of you to come. Are you all having a good time?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Have your seat, David.
Enjoying yourself? Good. I don't believe we've met. I'm David Koenig.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Now, you haven't eaten very much tonight. You trying to keep thin?
See that young man?
Take cover, everyone. Here comes the dessert.
I can see we'll never live this down.
Serve it.
I think you'd look very beautiful covered with strawberries and cream.
What do you do? I've been wondering all night.
I thought you could read my mind.
Yes, but you still have some secrets locked away in there.
I'm a dancer.
Classical?
No. Modern.
You ever done any acting?
Not professionally, no.
You should try it. She'd be very good.
He should know, darling. He's the best.
Think about it.
A screen test! I can't believe it!
You're not ready yet.
Just like Greta Garbo.
You need lessons, tuition.
Not ready? This girl is like the tenderest peach, just turning to gold.
Gold is right.
With the slightest blush of pink. Just ready. So ready to be
Used, exploited, and ruined.
Oh, come on.
Meteor would never let that happen to me.
You must be joking. He's standing there ready with knives sharpened to cut you up into little pieces.
I beg your pardon?
I'm so lucky to have 2 such wonderful men so interested in my welfare.
Don't forget about David Koenig. He's interested too.
What's the harm in a screen test? I stand in front of the camera and see what happens. Anything could happen.
That's what I'm afraid of.
No, nothing like that. Besides, you'll be there to make sure.
I don't think Lucien should go.
Why not?
Well, it's you he's interested in, not me.
I know David Koenig. I've worked with him a long time ago, making silent films. Did you know he was also from Budapest?
Maybe he's right. I wouldn't want to get in your way.
I won't do this without you.
David Koenig does not test every girl off the street.
She's not every girl
off the street.
I don't care what you say. He's coming.
Yes, Fred. Sorry, here. Oh, all right. I've got another one down here somewhere. Bring the... I've got the script here. Yeah, I've got the cable. Bring two.
Lucy, they've done all this for me.
Good. And you must be our last Lady Margaret. This way, please.
Aaron, I told you I want someone fresh. Someone we haven't seen before.
Banks don't appreciate fresh. Banks appreciate aged, mature, proven, preferably with a few wrinkles around the eyes.
I'm giving them wrinkles. Richard Burbridge, Joss McMillan, two of the biggest stars in the business.
Joss McMillan has wrinkles?
I think he's close to 50.
Joss McMillan, 50?
Time flies when you overact.
David, I can't get the investors to put that kind of money with a first-time actress. It could kill the whole thing.
You'll find the money somewhere.
Marty Rose has been calling me every day. No, he's dying to finance a movie with you.
Death is too good for Marty Rose.
I agree with you, but don't rule him out.
He's out.
David.
He's out. Jeff, we ready for the first girl?
All set, sir.
Thank you.
You look wonderful, Lady Margaret.
Strike the table, gentlemen. Chairs. I'd like a mark. Right about here.
Good luck.
There she is. Perfect. Perfect. Frightened? Don't be. Just remember, everyone was once a beginner, except me. Look, all these people here are here to help you, make you look good.
I hope I don't disappoint them.
Stop. No negative thoughts. Think positive.
I'll do my best.
Good. Now, you see this mark? When I say action, you look at me as if I were your lover. Leave the chair, move to this mark, and say your lines. You have them memorized?
I think so. Well, yes, I do. I do.
Very good.
We're ready to go now. Just wait. Okay.
Hold it. There. Go to your mark. Something wrong in the lights. Lucian, maybe you can help me.
Yes, of course. I'd be flattered.
You photographed Dawn for months. What's wrong?
Well, the light on her face is really much too harsh.
Yeah, you're right.
May I show you something? But if you take a soft light and you put it directly above the lens to bring out her eyes. There. Is that better?
Very good indeed. We got a good feel for this. Ready? Let's start.
Quiet, please.
Okay, get ready to roll. Quiet, please.
8, 6.
Ready to roll. And roll, please.
Roll in. Don't Evelyn test take one.
All right. Action. Cut. Missed your mark.
I'm sorry.
Move the mark forward.
I need to reset the focus.
Dawn, please. Take your time. Don't rush. Just wait until you feel it.
Let's start again.
Quiet, everyone. Get ready to roll. And roll camera.
Dawn Avalon test, take 2.
All right? Think of your lover. How much you need him. How much you want him. Feel for the man who loves you.
Oh, my darling. All my life, I've dreamed of loving someone. I've always been afraid. Until now. If you still want me, I'm yours.
Darling, I want you very much. But it means giving up all this.
I don't care what it means.
You sure you know what you're saying?
Yes, I do. For the first time in my life, I know. Come away with me tonight.
And tomorrow?
There is no tomorrow. At last, I'll be truly happy.
I don't want it any better. Cut. Print. That one's a star.
König David, look at you. Nobody would believe you were once a peasant boy. A baker's son.
Now I'm David Koenig. I'm going to direct the film again.
I'm glad to hear it.
That girl of yours makes it possible.
She makes lots of things possible.
You know, she has a presence on the screen that's riveting. She makes you want to look at her. And that quality is very rare.
Oh. And expensive.
Well, how much do you want?
You know better than that. How big is the role?
Substantial.
It's the lead. That's worth a lot of money.
I'll give you 20,000 pounds. I can't give you more than 25.
David, I haven't read The Secret Palace, but it doesn't take place in a shack. And it's no secret that the studios are running away from you in droves, and I know you're very short of money. So am I. So please don't be affronted if I ask for 50,000 pounds.
It's nice seeing you again.
Servus, thanks for the cognac. Great service here.
Mitya! Mitya!
David.
Taking my blood. All right. 40,000.
David, you're talking to an old rug trader here.
An old rug thief.
50,000. Where's the drink?
50,000 just to see the look on Aaron Diamond's face. Let's have that drink.
Planning some more in the future.
But how does she feel about needles?
Needles?
Yeah, for the shots you have to take before going to India. Worse than the diseases.
India?
Mitya, you should read the book.
I can't go back to India.
No problem. They'll shoot it in Tasmania, they'll shoot it in Brooklyn, wherever it's convenient for you.
This is as hard for me as it is for you.
To say no to David Koenig, to say no to 50,000 pounds, you call that hard? I call that imbecilic.
Told you, I came to this country under very special circumstances.
Pretending to be white. Yes, I know. But what does it have to do with going to India? Keep pretending.
It does.
Of course it does. I'm sure it hurts. But we must be realistic. The world is full of prejudice, and it would be death to your career if anyone found out you were part black. Okay? So, if we don't tell anyone, nobody will know, neither here nor in India.
There's something else.
You're really a man. Don't worry. You look great in skirts. I won't tell anybody. What? What else could it be?
In Calcutta, when I was young, a man tried to rape me. A very important and powerful man. I ran away. He tripped and fell and was killed. And nobody would believe that.
A half-breed girl with a white man? You're right. No one will believe it.
They're still hunting for his murderer.
Wait. They're after Queenie Kelly. Queenie Kelly is dead. You are Dawn Avalon. You are from Tasmania. You are a movie star.
I'll never get away with it.
I promise. You'll have papers forged by the greatest artist in Europe. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about.
Me too. I'm scared.
Calm down. Calm down. You're a great actress. This is simply one of your many roles. That's all. I won't lie to you. If the police are looking for you, it's a risk. And what I'm telling you is, take it. It's worth it.
I can't say it any clearer. I want you to come with me.
Life magazine is sending me to Paris.
Tell him no.
I can't.
You don't want to.
You're right, I don't.
If you come to India, maybe David will find you a job.
I don't need David Koenig to find me a job.
All I mean is if you want to get into film.
Look, this has nothing to do with me. So do us both a favor and stop pretending. You are the most independent girl I know. You've come halfway across the world on your own. You could handle India, David Koenig, and a herd of rioting elephants perfectly well on your own.
I need you.
I'll be there.
I don't understand you, Mother.
Understanding has never been the strong suit in this family.
The investigation is winding down. Nobody cares anymore. The police aren't doing anything.
Put them on there, and then you may go. I'm doing something. I'm getting on with my life. And I suggest that you do the same.
And forget about Daddy, just like that.
I can't forget about Daddy.
And what about the rest of the world? You're willing to let his memory be defiled by the brutal way in which he died, with no justice, no recompense.
Justice? You don't want justice. You want revenge.
Maybe I do.
You are so alike. You and dear Daddy. So much in common, two peas in a pod. No wonder you were so close. Prunella, what do you think dear Daddy was doing with Queenie Kelly that night? Giving her singing lessons?
She robbed him. He was innocent.
Drop the investigation.
You mean so your dirty laundry doesn't have to hang out and dry?
No, Prunella. for your own good. I am afraid that if you go on and on with this damned investigation, you are going to find out things about dear Daddy that you are not prepared to know.
My father was the kindest man in the whole world.
And what do you know about the world?
How are you two holding up?
I wish we'd never land.
Don't look so worried. Not in front of the camera yet.
Don, don't be surprised if there's some people there to meet us.
People?
No, we've arranged a small publicity event.
No, don't be nervous. You look beautiful. Fantastic things are going to happen to you when we land.
What do you mean?
You're going to become a famous movie actress.
Oh, no. No, don't do that, please. I don't give a damn about the accommodation. It's the hypocrisy of it all that gets to me.
You're absolutely right. It's ridiculous. I tell you what, I'm coming back from rehearsal at 3 o'clock. Why don't you come to my room and order champagne and let the entire hotel know you're doing it?
Well, at least the entire floor. Good luck for today.
If I ever learn my lines. You don't understand this country, Charles. India is eternal. She's wild and full of paradox. Lucien, you cannot keep calling me. Who is this?
You look beautiful. Why have you come? I had to see you. I told you in my letters we could never meet. I had to look at you. Please, please, Mother. If anyone sees us together, they find out who I really am. I had nowhere to go. What are you talking about?
The man who owned the row of houses we lived in. He threw me out. No one else would take me in.
But why? I've been sending you money.
It isn't the money. I tried to pay him off. Someone else was paying more.
It's Prunella Ramsey.
I knew I'd be safe if I left Calcutta. This is all I took.
That's my car. I'm late. They'll be looking for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I don't want to put us both in danger.
No. That's my key. You wait for me in my room.
Yes.
If the phone rings, let it.
Yes.
Lock the door.
All right.
Telling us she's had no training.
None at all.
But my scenes with her are very difficult. And well, they're quite important to the film. How can she possibly play a major role with no experience?
Josh. Dickie, why did I hire the best, most expensive actors in England? Because you can handle anything. The two of you could read the Magna Carta and make it sing. Now, she has no experience, but she's got instincts. The girl's a natural. But I need both of you to help her blossom.
Hello, David.
And hands are off.
Sorry I'm late. Something came up.
Anything I should know about?
No. I'm ready to start.
Gentlemen, let's slip in there.
David, can I see you?
Aaron, I'm rehearsing.
David.
Look, Why don't you three go in and look over scene 45 where they meet in the temple, huh? I'll be right with you.
Come along, darling. School's in session.
Well, Johann, what can I do for you now?
You know, David, with a little practice, I could learn to hate this country. Nothing works. The phones, the
All right,
water
Johann. What's the trouble?
Trouble? Have I said a word?
Do I know him? Berlin, 1920. How many movies have we made?
Sit down, David.
I like my bad news standing up.
Sit anyway. You too.
Tell him, Johann.
The money from Worldwide isn't coming.
What are you talking about?
They are withdrawing their support. We are short $4 million.
That can't be.
Take a look.
I got Sir Geoffrey's word. He gave it to me.
That is not all he gave you, David. You will have to make some cuts. Locations.
Johann, I'm not going to do it. Nothing going to hurt this film.
For God's sake.
I'm telling you, you have got to cut expenses. There is a real chance we can't bring this picture in.
Calm down, everybody. Let's get the production manager in here, look at the budget.
We're going to make the film we set out to make.
What with? Play money?
I'll find the money.
David, let's face this now.
I've got actors waiting.
I have never seen him quite this unreasonable.
I've never seen him quite this scared.
Excuse me. I think that champagne's for me.
It was for Miss Dawn Avalon.
Yes, I know. I ordered it.
Nobody answers.
Then I suppose she doesn't want to be disturbed. Here.
Thank you, sir.
I'll take these. She is expecting me.
So you want to play hide and seek, do you? Room service?
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
May I ask who you are and what you're doing here?
What I'm doing here?
Exactly.
May I ask the same of you, sir?
My name is Lucien Chambrun. And I'd hate to be the one who had to report you to the management.
Lucien Chambrun. Miss Avalon mentioned you, sir. She said she was expecting you.
Did she?
Hello? Hello? Coming, Miss Avalon? Excuse me, please, sir. Avalon, you look very tired. Can I draw you a bath?
No, I don't think so.
Hello, darling. Oh, I thought we were going to be alone.
Yes, so did I.
I was just talking to,
Victoria.
Who is she?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm the new maid. You are? You said I had the job.
Oh, yes, of course you have the job.
I'm sorry, Victoria. We seem to have had a rather awkward introduction.
Oh, don't worry. She took me without any reference, entirely on trust.
Yes, she's like that. Rather impulsive.
So am I. Expect that means we'll get along together very well. I'll draw you your bath now, Miss Avalon.
Calcutta Police, this is Officer Ajanta. I have a report for Inspector Gopal.
Please hold on.
I will hold.
Don't I manage well as a maid?
No, no, you definitely do not. I want you to leave.
And go where?
To England. I'm sending you to England. I'm sending you home. Wouldn't you like that?
Of course I would, if I knew you were safe.
I'm not safe. I'm not safe as long as I'm in India. And your being here only complicates the danger.
Then we'll have to take that risk.
Mother, I can't treat you like a servant. It's demeaning. It's shameful.
Shame? I know all about it. Your father said he'd marry me, so I slept with him. And the railway was finished and he left. Just like my father before him.
I don't want to hear this now.
Even if no one ever finds out you're black, you'll live with the shame in your heart. Just like I did.
Why should we? It's not fair.
In the eyes of the white world, you're marked by the shame of their desire. So we take from them, darling. We take everything we can get.
Would you please help me with this? I'm going riding with David. I'm supposed to be from a ranch in Tasmania, and I've never even touched oars.
You'll manage. You'll be Dawn Avalon, and I'll be your maid. And that way we'll be safe for a while.
The hatred. The shame. She makes it look so easy.
I love horses. Aren't they magnificent?
That's what they say.
There's Ramba, my beauty. Pretty, isn't he? We'll use him in the picture if you like him.
He's got a very sensitive mouth, but I understand you're an experienced rider.
It's been a long time.
Let's get mounted. Wrong ring.
Of course.
Don't worry. It will come back to you.
Oh, there you are. Feet in the stirrups. Good girl. I'll take her out the first time. Who, baby? Put it in there. Okay. Come on, baby. Come on. That's it. You ride a horse with your thighs. A well-trained animal responds to the slightest squeeze. Now, you just stay here, be comfortable, and watch. We'll start with a slow canter. Just sit back in your seat and let the horse do all the work. But you mustn't be tense, because if you're tense, the horse will feel it. What the hell? Ooh, here. Hold it. Here, grab these reins. What the hell's the matter with you? That's a damn fool thing to do.
This track is no place for beginners. If the girl can't ride, she shouldn't be here.
You arrogant twit. I'll have you thrown out of this club.
Well, that will be interesting, since I own it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's not disturb the animals. These are film people, Miss Rumsey.
Oh, the secret palace.
I apologize. We appreciate the use of the facilities.
Oh, that's all right. Actually, I don't mind films. Glad to have you. Name's Prunella Rumsey.
David Koenig. And this is Dawn Avalon, the star of our feature.
I say, you look familiar. I've seen you on the screen before.
Well, this is her first film.
David, the dust is getting in my eyes. Can we go?
Of course.
Well, good luck with your film. Come on.
Oh, now ignore her, that pompous ass. Get back up on that horse.
I'm walking home.
Now, that's exactly the wrong attitude. Get back up.
David, leave me alone! You stop telling me what to do. We haven't even started filming yet. You're already trying to control my life.
She saw me.
Who?
Prunella Rumsey. No. Mummy, she saw me at the club. It was horrible.
Did she recognize you?
I don't know. I just don't, I don't know, Mom. I'm so afraid.
Calm down. You're a different person now. You're going to be a great star. Start acting like one. Act as if nobody can touch you and nobody can.
It's just us now, Mother. We have to take care of each other.
We always have. We always will.
It is Queenie Kelly. It's got to be.
You have no evidence.
No evidence. Your man followed her mother from Calcutta directly to her hotel room.
The mother is employed as a maid.
Oh, so she says. But then I saw her myself, out riding at the club in Delhi.
Isn't that a bit unlikely? How could a poor Anglo-Indian with no resources manage a miraculous change in fortune?
If she is capable of murder, she is capable of absolutely anything.
You said she was wearing a veil.
I know it was her.
That is an impression, a hope, a wish.
It is a fact.
An English judge will laugh in your face.
Look, I am telling you that Queenie Kelly is here, now, living the high life and making fools of us all.
Arresting the wrong person would be even more foolish.
It is not my job to prove this case. It is yours. Now do your bloody job.
Then when I told the woman, you behave yourself, or I have you thrown out of this club, she tells me that she owns the damn place. Dawn didn't think it was funny.
Dawn doesn't really like horses.
Well, she didn't like this woman either.
Can we change the topic?
How's your work coming, Lucian?
It's fine.
I heard you're on assignment for Picture Post. Is that true?
Yes, that's right.
I still think you should be in film.
You're such a big director. Why don't you get him a job instead of leading him on the way you do?
Dawn, I don't think that was necessary, do you? I apologize for Dawn. She was not speaking for me.
I guess I can't say anything right, can I?
I'm sorry. I've embarrassed both of you. Look, please forgive me. Dawn, I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. Lucian's too talented. I promise you I'll do something. We're both strong-willed people. We've got to work together. I can't have my leading lady walking out on me. It doesn't look good.
I'm sorry, David. I got a lot on my mind right now.
Let's make up.
Really, Dawn, don't you think you've had enough to drink?
Oh, God. David, Joss and Dick and I have a wonderful idea. We don't think that Charles or Ronnie should be my lover. We think that a prince should come off the desert and whisk me away. Do you think so?
Sounds entirely plausible.
Dawn, I really think we ought to be going, don't you?
No, no.
Come on, you're drunk.
Lucy, you see this? I can do this.
Dawn,
You see?
please.
picture with me.
I'll take. No, really. I'll take.
Pat Nugent's shooting a film in Cairo. Call him. Make sure he hires Lucian.
I like to watch you work.
It's nice to have you watching for a change.
I know, I've missed it too. I think a lot about your studio, the times we had.
Me too. Look, Dawn, I'm working.
Oh, I can't go in the sun, I've got a hangover.
You deserve it.
Look, I came to say I'm sorry about last night if I embarrassed you.
Oh, you didn't embarrass me. You embarrassed yourself, and you don't even know it. That's the worrying part.
I got a little drunk. I don't do it often.
Has Koenig propositioned you yet?
Certainly not.
Well, he will. Or worse.
Or worse. What do you mean, or worse? Don't you think I can take care of myself?
You know you asked Koenig to find me a job. Well, he's done just that.
So soon?
He's a fast worker, your David.
He is not my David. What's the job?
To be a cameraman on a film that shoots in Cairo.
That's a wonderful opportunity.
For me and for him.
I am not interested in David Koenig, all right? You don't believe me?
Then marry me.
What?
By a British officer in the consulate this afternoon. Could be done. You're still frightened.
No.
You're changing all the time. You're all shadows and smoke. And I am finding it harder and harder to hold on to you.
What's the matter?
I've been trying to reach Mary on the phone for 3 days. She won't speak to me. She's very unhappy.
Your wife's unhappy until cocktail hour. Then she's happy as a lark.
Just a minute, David. She's put $500,000 into your fantasy, your pipe dream. I think that deserves some measure of respect.
Calm down. Perspiring through your custom-tailored shirt.
Don't patronize me, David. You insult me. You insult my wife. Who's next? I mean, who are you going to lash out at next because you're so damn scared?
I'm not scared. You are. Don't be.
Right, I'm scared. My marriage is on the line. My life is on the line, and you're still dreaming.
I don't want to hear about it.
You're going to hear about it.
That's enough! Nothing's going to compromise my film.
Oh, Miss Avalon? Prunella Rumsey. I remember. I just left a little something for you at the front desk. It was nothing much. Just a photograph of a girl that I was at school with. Queenie Kelly. Bears a striking resemblance to you.
Really? How odd.
No. Looking at you close up, it really is remarkable. You could be twins. You will excuse me, there's somebody waiting. Oh, don't worry, I won't keep you. I just felt it was a fascinating coincidence, that's all.
It is fascinating.
I do hope we meet again during your stay in India. Please don't go.
Believe me, I don't want to go. But you've made it impossible for me to stay.
I want you to stay.
Darling, I've already accepted the job.
You're the only one I can trust.
God, I wish you'd realized that before I wired Cairo.
Tell them you changed your mind.
I can't. It's a big opportunity for me. Look, it's only for 6 weeks. You'll have finished filming by then, and we'll meet in Rome as planned, eh?
I'm frightened.
Of Koenig?
No, I can handle him.
Good.
You can trust me. It's you I want.
And fame, and fortune, and your name in lights.
What's wrong with that? Lucien, don't you love me anymore?
Yes, I do. That's just my luck. The trouble is, you don't love me.
I do.
No, you wouldn't keep your secrets if you did.
What am I going to do without you?
What is it that you're so frightened of?
Nothing. It's only you going so far away.
I don't believe you. But I will write every single day. Will you?
I promise.
I'll miss you.
If we don't leave right now, Lucian, you might miss your plane.
I promise. We'll meet in Rome.
Happy with that. Check your gate. Print it. That's a wrap, Derek. Okay. That's a wrap, everybody. Very good. Tomorrow morning, call 4 a.m. bright and early before it gets too hot. We finish the battle scene. Okay, sir. Stay out of the bar. Okay, sir. Right. Let's get home, everybody. Check all your weapons into the armorers. And hey, you!
Mr. Koenig,
Don't
Mr.
look at
Koenig?
camera again. I'll have you gut for garters. Let's go.
Really looks wonderful, David.
Mad dogs, Englishmen, and me, huh?
You look good. You feel all right?
Good.
Is that the mail?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything for me?
I don't think so. No, I'm afraid not.
Are you sure?
This is everything from the past 2 weeks. They just sent him over from the production office.
Dawn, I'm proud of the way you handle that horse. And in the scene, you were concentrated, purposeful. Keep it up. Hmm?
All right, then, come along. Off we go. Wait up for me, Fred. Let's go. Come on, move it out.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Good night. Thank you.
Bad news, sir?
Johann Kraus is always bad news.
Oh, well, we've been in the depths before, sir. But somehow or other, we always manage to pop up again.
That's the best sound I've heard all day.
David Koenig Tinkerhai.
Oh, Uda.
Excuse me, Mr. Koenig.
I'm sorry, sir, but you haven't been announced.
Forgive me. Inspector Gopal, Calcutta Police.
Thank you. Dawn, I want you to meet someone. This is Inspector Gopal from Calcutta, Miss Dawn Avalon. Now, the inspector has the most amazing story. You may go, Victoria.
Victoria?
Mr. Inspector, you must confess it is an amazing story. I hope you're sure of your facts. Dawn. I don't know, Inspector. Sounds too fantastic for me. Go ahead.
A little over a year ago, an Englishman named Sir Burton Ramsay
Please sit down.
fell to his death in his home in Calcutta. A young woman named Queenie Kelly was identified by several people as having been with him and running off with his wallet. It is alleged that the young woman, Queenie Kelly, is you.
Oh, I can see what you mean about fantastic.
The man's daughter, Prunella Ramsay, is fairly sure.
Prunella Ramsay?
We met her at the riding club in Delhi.
Oh, yes, that's right.
I understand you are Tasmanian.
That's right.
It says in your publicity notices that your father had a ranch near Hobart. You were raised there, went to school. The ranch burned down. Your family perished. Can you tell me why the authorities in Hobart can find no birth certificate for you and no evidence that anyone named Avalon ever lived in Tasmania?
What can I tell you? I don't know. Maybe the records building burnt down as well.
I'm sorry, but your wild accusations seem to have upset her.
Would you like to see my papers? Would that help?
You have papers?
Yes. I have papers. I have boxes of papers. Yeah, that's my passport. It's my birth certificate. School reports, pictures of my family. See for yourself.
I've seen this happen once before. Case of mistaken identity. Unfortunately, the poor fool was hanged. I trust you're being more careful.
We are very careful, sir.
Then please note that I hired Miss Avalon in London from a theatrical agent of excellent reputation. Now, how could she be in Calcutta when she was in London? Really, Inspector, your story sounds like one of my movies. One of my bad ones.
These seem to be in order.
Thank you.
I am sorry to have troubled you. If you have further questions, I trust you will be available.
Of course, Inspector. But please remember, never during any of her scenes.
Yes, of course.
Have a safe journey back, Inspector. Bravo. You gave an excellent performance. What the hell is going on? What is this garbage? Who gave it to you?
Please, David.
Go on. Don't kid a kidder. How do you think I got out of Budapest? The same way you crawled out of Calcutta.
I'm not from Calcutta.
Now tell me the truth. I've got to know now.
I can't.
I've got $25 million riding on you. My life is in this picture. Nothing can jeopardize it. Do you understand? No matter what you've done, I can fix it.
I didn't do anything. No one would believe me.
I'll believe you.
And you inspected her papers?
Yes, I did, Sir Philip. And they all seem to be in order.
Did the word forgery ever come up while you were studying at the police academy?
I did consider the papers might be forged.
Then why didn't you act?
Her employer, David Connick, was quite convincing.
Of course he was convincing. He's using her in a film, isn't he? The last thing he wants is trouble.
I don't think he's lying. I think he actually believes this woman is Dawn Avalon, an actress from Tasmania.
Can't you see she's got him wrapped around her little finger?
We see what we want to see. Maybe in this case, Inspector Gopal is a trifle blind.
Why do you say that, sir?
Why do I say that? It's quite simple, Inspector. Queenie Kelly is half Indian. Perhaps you have an understandable prejudice on her behalf.
Racial prejudice never interfered with my duties, sir.
Neither has it interfered with mine. You're dismissed from the case, Inspector. Why don't we have some tea? I will take over from here.
As you wish, sir.
Thank you for taking such a deep and personal interest in this, Sir Philip.
Your father and I were friends.
Then you're certain that this new evidence of mine will convict her?
I'm not certain of anything, Prunella. We'll hear her side of the story and then decide how justice can be served.
Oh, my darling, all my life I've dreamed of loving someone. I've always been afraid. Not anymore. If you still want me, I'm yours.
Cut. Print that. That'll be lunch. Well, and you get paid for that, huh?
I'll do my best, David.
You're the first shot. That was very nicely done, Miss Avalon.
It's only acting.
You do it so convincingly.
All right, lunch. Back in 1 hour.
Where are you taking me for lunch?
Nowhere. You're going to rest.
I don't feel like resting.
You better take advantage of the time. I won't need you until the second shot this afternoon.
Sir?
Oh, thank you.
What's all this for?
I didn't mean to tell you, but I have a date.
A date? With whom?
A friend.
What kind of friend?
Someone very close to my heart. That's fine. Thank you, sir.
Very close.
You'd better go.
Is that your date?
You found me out.
What's the joke?
I was expecting you to be tall and blonde.
I was before this picture.
You rest, darling.
David? We need to talk.
Sit down.
I think we need more privacy.
Let's go through there. What's the problem?
Mary finally reached me at the hotel this morning.
And?
Well, the connection wasn't very good, but the message was clear. Western Pictures, Gulf Tide, and Morgan Prescott all said no.
Wait a minute.
No one's coming in with the money.
Yeah, but what's Mary got to do with this? She became a producer?
She's got $500,000 of her own money in the picture. I mean, she's reading me the phone messages.
Phone messages? I know you, boy chick. You sent her out to look.
She's been on my neck, so I said, okay, make a call.
What does that do to our credibility? Sending your wife out to raise money. Why don't we have a bake sale?
You and I both know her father was a studio chief. She's better connected in that town than both of us put together.
You amaze me.
Hey, you don't think she knows the picture's in trouble? It's all over Hollywood.
All that matters is the film that goes through my camera. Aaron, wait till you see the rushes. They're wonderful.
But you don't seem to understand. You don't have the money to finish this wonderful film. You need $4 million, and you keep spending like crazy.
You don't know what it's like shooting here.
Every extravagance, every indulgence.
Well, I need it in this wilderness. Malaria, dysentery, things break down.
You're the one who insisted on shooting on location.
This is not a film you can shoot on a soundstage.
You're not listening to me. Maybe if you took your mind off that little tart.
You're my best friend. But nobody talks that way about Dawn.
You're like a parody of a general. Marching off to the last battle while everyone's telling you you're going to lose. You're crazy.
Aaron, I'm sorry. But I'm not that crazy. Call Marty Rose.
You sure?
No, but call him.
What's this all about?
I wanted to talk to you alone, without your hairdresser or wardrobe girl.
You can't stop being my mother.
It's tempting to stop, believe me.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're sleeping with David Koenig.
It's too early in the morning for this.
I'm sorry. I don't like it, and I have to say so.
Fine, you said it.
It's just using you like all the other young and pretty actresses who came before.
All right, I'm using him.
For what?
He's the only one who could help us. When the police came for me, I had to tell him.
You told him everything?
I had to.
I see.
I don't understand. I thought you were the one who told me that I should take everything I could get.
Yes. But I also was hoping you'd find a little love as well.
I did find it, Mother. And I lost it too.
Dickie Burbage. How do you do? How are you? Right in here.
Where's my hat?
I got your hat.
Oh, yeah, okay. How about my luggage?
We'll find your luggage. Don't worry about it. Come on in here. Watch your step. Careful. That's it. Straight in here. Here we go.
Do we still have that elephant gun I picked up in Jaipur?
Would you like me to polish it up, sir?
I'd like it under the table while I talk with Marty Rose.
Why, sir, you don't think you'll be armed?
When a bull charges, it's good to be ready.
Look who's made it through winds and storms and choppy seas and lost luggage.
Oh, David!
Look at you.
Oh, boy, if this is a secret palace, it's certainly been kept a secret.
You're a marvel.
Boy, let me look here. Let me look in it. Boy, I tell you, I make movies, but this is art.
What can I say? Sit down. James, champagne?
I had some footage put together for you at Delhi.
You have a chance to look at it?
Yesterday.
Well, what do you think?
Not bad.
Come on, you two. You loved it. He loved it. Otherwise, he wouldn't be here.
You took a big chance putting an unknown into the lead.
But she carries it.
She more than carries it. She's the whole thing. You can't take your eyes off that face. Without her, it's just another sword picture.
But a big sword.
Oh, enormous. Enormous. I wouldn't take that away from you. Never.
A toast. To us, to completing this film, and to our partnership.
Okay. I didn't know we had one.
We will. It's not so complicated, Dave. We can settle this in a half an hour.
Why are you so eager?
Well, I propose a straightforward arrangement.
Let's hear it.
Well, let's understand each other. I understand that you're in this thing up to here.
Wait a minute. It's not that bad.
Well, yesterday in Delhi, I met your accountant. What's his name? Johann Strauss.
Kraus.
Oh, Kraus, right. And he showed me the books, both sets. The real ones and the ones for publication.
Kraus showed you the books?
Well, we go back a long way.
Yeah, but as far as the nearest bank.
Well, he's smart. That's why he's an accountant, not a producer. And he's going to outlive the both of us.
What do you want?
Number one, I distribute. Number two, I want equal billing.
Equal billing?
It's a co-production. Number three, I want to split the profits 50-50.
50-50. How much you putting up?
$4 million.
Half the profits for 1/5 of the investment? Don't you think it's a little steep, Martin?
Well, less money is always expensive money. You know that, Dave.
Well, it's a deal.
And final cut.
Hold it. You want to edit my work after I've finished?
Yeah, Aaron indicated it wouldn't be no problem.
What?
I never said that. I never said that.
Now, this is a joke, right? My own agent sold my final cut out from under me?
He made it a condition.
What condition?
He wouldn't even talk unless I give him final cut.
He's a butcher, a barbarian. You've always tried to stick it to me.
Why would I want to do a thing like that?
Why? Oh, I'll tell you why. Because you hate me. Now get out. James?
David, he's offering you a way out. He's going to save your film.
David Coney doesn't need anybody ever to save him from anything. Ever.
I happen to know that you can't meet next week's payroll.
Final cut.
You're a lovable guy, but I don't think you can get 5,000 extras to work for nothing.
You're garbage.
Does that mean we have a deal?
Son of a bitch. My best friend.
Hey, please.
Look, I'm not surprised at Kraus,
Hear
but
me out.
you selling me out to that snake.
You're still going to make your film.
Not if he edits it.
But he said that just to get you. We need the snakes in this world. They make the money go round. You're an artist. Rise above it. Go ahead and finish your wonderful film. Oh, my God. David? Are you all right?
It's nothing. It comes and goes.
I'm getting you a doctor.
I've seen one.
You're right.
Look, you're my agent, not my mother. Make the deal with Rose. But no final cut.
David, no movie is worth this.
Wojcik, There's nothing but the movie. Don't you know that? Derek, let's start with scene 21. Now get those elephants lined up down the hall.
Secrets. I've had so many secrets, David. Everything about me was a lie. When I was small, I used to worry I'd forget and mix things up. In my room at home, I kept a notebook. I'd make lists of all the lies. So when the girls at school asked me, I'd get the stories straight.
You've always been an actress, haven't you?
It's all I've ever been. The other day, I actually found myself. I believed I was Dawn Avalon.
You're an imposter. So am I. It's not terrible. As long as you remember who you really are.
It's hard to do. With cameras and lights and horses and elephants. And agents that tell you how wonderful you are. David? Are you all right? Do you have a fever?
Feverish for you. Come here. You are wonderful. Last night was a miracle.
I thought so too. We could have miracles every day for the rest of our lives.
You're proposing to me.
Certainly not. It's just that all of this is awfully nice.
Someone what changes.
Why does it have to?
I don't know. But I've tried 3 times.
Never with someone who understands you as well as I do.
Queenie. We do understand each other, don't we?
Can I help you that way, please? No, I'm sorry. Mr. Koenig at the power.
Aaron, I'll be right back. I'll get rid of him. Tony! Aaron, your timing is impeccable.
I'm sorry to disturb you, sir, but these policemen are looking for Miss Dawn Avalon.
Good afternoon. I'm Philip Wentworth.
Good afternoon, Sir Philip.
Hello, Queenie. Are you talking to me? This is going to be fun.
May I remind everyone this is an official proceeding? I thought it best to meet at my home to avoid sensationalism, but we are here on police business. Won't you sit down? Young lady, there's some very serious allegations against you. I want you to answer honestly. If you don't, you'll be in a great deal of trouble.
I'll answer to the best of my ability.
What is your name?
Dawn Avalon.
Do you know this lady?
Yes, I met her in Delhi.
And you had never seen her before?
No?
I have evidence to the contrary. Photographs of you from St. Catherine's School provided by Miss Rumsey. Sworn affidavits by butlers and servants at the Rumsey home. A detailed surveillance report on your mother, Vicky Jones.
You followed my mother. You see? I knew it.
Shall we start again, and shall we be truthful this time? What is your name?
It's all right.
My stage name is Dawn Avalon. My real name is Queenie Kelly.
So you are intentionally hiding your identity?
Actresses often change their names. It's a matter of course.
And their histories as well?
Certainly.
I understand you have extensive documentation of your childhood in Tasmania, the ranch and so on.
Well, she was advised to create a new life for herself to better her career.
Advised by whom?
By me.
By you?
Yes, I thought it was important.
With respect, sir, I would like to hear it from the girl.
Feeling was that I should have a more interesting past. I can see what you see in her, Mr. Koenig. She really is a marvelous actress.
Did you know Sir Burton Rumsey?
Miss Avalon has nothing to hide. Tell them everything.
Yes.
Were you with him on the day he died?
Yes.
Where were you?
In his bedroom. You vile, disgusting little slut.
I hope you have a record of that language.
Why?
Well, it's an important indication of character, Miss Rumsey's. Go ahead, Dawn.
He forced me. He hurt me.
Liar! My father would never do such a thing.
Restrain yourself, or I shall ask you to leave.
She is talking about my father. He was awful, Sir Philip. He was brutal and cruel.
So you killed him?
No.
He took advantage of you and you pushed him over the stairs?
No, I ran for my life. He followed me. He fell. It was an accident. Can't you see she's lying?
The butler saw you take his wallet.
Yes. Yes, I did take it. Afterwards.
Instead of going directly to the police and facing the consequences, you stole the poor man's wallet.
I was afraid no one would believe me.
I think I've heard enough to warrant a full-scale investigation into this matter.
Now, what's the point, Sir Philip?
The point?
Well, there are no witnesses to the death. You go round and round and come up with nothing.
This young woman has made a claim.
And you shall be compensated. How much was in the wallet?
£200.
200.
How dare you?
The audacity. How dare you denigrate the process of justice?
It's in everyone's interest to settle this as quickly as possible.
Are you going to let him get away with this?
Miss Avalon is needed on the movie set.
I don't give a damn about the movie set.
Of course you don't, but the Indian government does. This is a letter from your Prime Minister promising us every cooperation if we came to India. Our production has poured millions of pounds into this country. If that movie is shut down, it would create a very large problem for you. The English have enough problem with the Indians as it is.
Still, there are laws that must be upheld.
Yes, and if you proceed, the laws will put you in one hell of a jam.
Why is that?
She's my wife.
I see.
You see? Well, you don't see at all. It's a trick.
Well, congratulations are in order, don't you think?
You're not going to get away with this.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Koenig. Good day.
Stop them. Stop them, Sir Philip. I won't tolerate this. Are you going to let them get away with this?
The truth is you don't have a very strong case.
No. No, the truth is you're afraid of the Prime Minister and don't want to lose your bloody job. Well, I'm not afraid. I'll never give up. I'll expose Queenie Kelly for what she really is.
without you.
Please let me see her. Just one last time. She's all I've lived for.
You must rest.
Please. Let me see my home. India. She's so beautiful. She is worth dying for, don't you think?
Don't talk that way.
Darling, please, we can speak the truth now.
All right.
That's my girl.
Well, Martin?
You see these tears? They're the tears of joy. Joy. What you made here is a license to print money.
I knew you'd appreciate the artistry.
You're a genius. You're a very rich genius. Goodbye, Don. I gotta make some calls.
It's a necessary evil to be dealing with the Philistines.
So,
It costs too much. But it's wonderful. It's really wonderful.
thank you, Aaron.
This is mine. Do you believe it?
How did you do it?
Well, sold the club, took the money, plus the 50% of you. And with it, bought a chain of movie houses. Got them very cheap, for nothing. Fixed them up. I've got more just like it. It seems I did the right thing. And you were right too.
About what?
When you came here pretending to be white, you and I would never be where we are today if people knew the truth. You're a very clever girl. You see an opportunity, take it.
What are you talking about?
You and David.
David is not an opportunity. He's my husband.
I got it all wrong. I was certain he would marry the photographer.
Lucien went away and never wrote.
Did you write to him?
Yes. Many times. I don't know, I guess. He found someone else.
And you cared for him? I'm so sorry, my dear.
Don't be sorry, Mitya. You're my agent, not my mother.
Come, my driver will take you home.
I'm late and you're later. Why aren't you in your bath?
Waiting for the bath salts.
Here they are. I bought bath bubbles, too, and a lovely new tea with orange pieces in it. What are you going to wear?
I don't care.
You always say you don't care until you're ready to go, and then you say you hate it. It's a party, you know. You want to be noticed, you wear the gray dress.
Isn't easy being your maid. You're in a good mood. Of course I am. I'm in London, the greatest city in the world.
I'm home. I'm exactly where I wanted to be. But you're not.
I'm happy enough.
Happy enough is not enough. Do you blame me for pushing you?
Oh, Mother. No. I made my own choices. It's just there's so many memories here.
I know.
Did you have a good time?
Yes, of course.
No, you didn't. I was watching you all evening. You were bored to death.
No, I wasn't.
You haven't been happy since we came back to England, have you?
Don't be silly, David.
No more secrets. We understand each other. Remember?
It's all right. All right. No more secrets. What is it, David?
I've got something for you. The most expensive gift I've ever given you.
What letters? From Cairo.
The letters Lucian wrote and you never received.
My God. God. You kept these from me.
I did.
You bastard.
I am.
How could you? How could you?
Easily. I didn't want to lose you.
You are ruthless.
Yes, I am. We both know how to get what we want.
I'm not something to be got. You've ruined everything.
Has it been so uncomfortable living with me?
No, it was wonderful. The deal of the century, made in heaven.
Did you ever love me, Queenie?
Did you ever love me?
Yes, I did. I still do.
Why are you torturing me like this? How could you play God? How could you take letters that were private? That should have been received.
I never kept your letters to Lucian.
Then where are they? Did you burn them for your pleasure?
I've sent them to Lucian.
Why?
Why? I knew I couldn't keep you forever. Take the car back. I'll walk.
There's someone to see you.
I got your letters.
Post office is slow.
Did you mean what you said in them?
I can't remember what I said.
Yes, you can.
I've been married, Lucian. And widowed.
I know. And I was very sorry to hear it.
What you're talking about, what was in those letters? Seems like ages ago.
It was. And we're both very different. Just look at you. A movie queen on the night of her premiere.
Will you be there tonight?
Of course. I wouldn't miss it for the world. David was very proud of your work on the film. He sent me a ticket along with the letters.
If he hadn't sent the letters, would you have come back? Did you care enough to look for me, or would you have just given up?
Dawn, please. I was filming in Istanbul. I came back just to see you.
I don't need you now. I needed you in India when I was frightened and alone. Now it's easy for you. Now I'm rich.
Is that what you really think?
What else is there?
One day you came to my flat. And you had this in your hand. And you told me it was Kali, goddess of the home. And we shared a home. Since then, I've traveled a lot, and I've discovered that Kali has many incarnations. She can be chaos and destruction and greed. Which have you become?
Who am I, Mama? Who am I, Mama? Who am I, Grandma? Who am I supposed to be? Who am I, Mama? Who am I supposed to be? What's the problem?
No, it's nothing. It's just some traffic.
nervous. It's going to be perfect. You look beautiful. So do you.
Good evening. Is this on?
Yes, sir. Just.
Are we on? We're on. My name is Aaron Diamond. You probably never heard of me. But what you're about to see is certainly the most lavish and probably the most expensive film ever made. It's also the last film of the esteemed producer-director David Koenig, who was my friend. Now, no one can fill his shoes. I won't even try. But I know at this moment he would want me to introduce to you his beautiful, shining star of the secret palace, Miss Dawn Avalon.
Thank you. It took a will of iron to make this film. David Koenig was that will. It took courage and belief and talent. David was all that as well. It also took love. He kept it hidden. But David was capable of deep love. He taught me all about it. Thank you, David. I would also like to thank my mother. She had so many dreams for me. I wouldn't be here without those dreams. She's with us here tonight. And I would like you all to meet her. Mother, everybody's waiting. Being at a crossroads always made my Hindu grandmother very afraid. She said there were demons there to lead you into the wrong direction. I suppose we're always at a crossroads.
And the demons are very clever. My mother is an Anglo-Indian. So am I. In the film you're about to see tonight, I play an English woman. That's not really me. I wanted you all to know that, because I'm very proud of where I came from and who I am.